Asadullah was a prosperous poppy farmer in southern Afghanistan for 20 years, until Taliban authorities abruptly began enforcing a long-standing ban on the crop. From 4 acres, 1.6 hectares, of land in Helmand, a region historically known for poppy cultivation, the 65-year-old Asadullah used to earn between $3,500 to $7,000 per season from the crop, which is the source of opium and heroin. Forced by the authorities to switch to other crops, he is now struggling to make ends meet. Like his neighbors in the village of Torma, sweltering in the heat and crisscrossed by streams where boys play, Asadullah first tried planting corn, which failed. The decree from Taliban Supreme Leader Hibatullah Akhundzada in April 2022 banning poppy production in the world's top producing country caused a 95% drop in harvests last year. But it also hit the growers hard, and according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, the eradication of poppy inflicted losses of over $1 billion on Afghan farmers last year. 40-year-old Lala Khan switched to growing cotton when it became clear the authorities were determined to enforce the ban, but his annual income plummeted. Khan says he received only a sack of flour and a sack of fertilizer as compensation for stopping poppy production.
In the
neighboring village of Kumarai, the local imam known as Bismillah explains that 80% of the land in the area was previously used to grow poppy and 20% for wheat, corn, beans, and cotton. In Afghanistan, where huge families are the norm, one of the biggest expenses for households is a dowry to marry of daughters. Some people, like Bismillah, still have a stash of poppy resin left over from their last crop, an Afghan equivalent of cash stuffed under the mattress. In Maiwand, in the neighboring province of Kandahar, the former opium market is now deserted, and 40-year-old Hunar has turned to selling sugar, oil, tea, and sweets instead. But he warned people were struggling so badly there was a risk they would return to growing poppy. Not all provinces have been as compliant as Helmand in stopping poppy production. In May, clashes between farmers and brigades sent to destroy their poppy fields resulted in several deaths in northeast Badakhshan. Death to the emirate. Taliban ruled Afghanistan, some shouted in video of the clashes seen on social media. According to the International Crisis Group, ICG, the strict enforcement of the ban has created enormous hardship for a huge swath of rural Afghanistan. Implemented with growing seriousness, the Taliban's anti-narcotics campaign has profoundly affected a country that ranks among the world's largest suppliers of illegal drugs. A report released this month said, but it warned the ban's future was uncertain. Although the Taliban are adamant about implementing it, it could collapse under the weight of economic hardship. it said. The ICG says while huge investment was needed to help farmers produce profitable crops such as pomegranates, figs, almonds, or pistachios, that was still a short-term fix. Licit crops will not offer sufficient employment, so the focus should be on job creation in non-farm industries, the report said.